Howdy doody. I'm trying to get myself all hooked up here, so hang on. Breaking out my chat. Hey Stefan, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm trying to get my chat all broke out and get back in the swing of things. Okay. I think we're getting close. I'm just about done. Hey, try again. There we go. Is that better? Y'all hear me okay? And we're going to do a turn my camera on. Much better. There we go. Hey, Stacking It, how you doing? Glad you could come. I'm a little early, but pretty close. Is Sal still streaming? Good. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, hey, you changed your name, huh? Snakebite? Okay. Thank you, Snakebite. Thanks for coming. Stacking It. I like it. Yeah, buddy. We're going to put a little deal in here. I got to copy, and we're going to put a link up. Hey, Santiago. Glad you could come, brother. Thank you for coming. Awesome. Awesome. It's good to see everybody. I didn't have time to get my new camera up and going, so oh well. It is what it is. Worked 20 days straight yesterday. Finally got a day off. I got some interesting articles that I want to talk about tonight. We won't, the banking industry, everybody knows about the banking industry, but I thought I would, I got a link in my line down there and what I'm fixing to say. And so let's wait a few more minutes before I start yakking and maybe more people come. Hey, JD, thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Stacking It, it really is. It's getting worse. And hey, there we go. How we doing, Stefan?
That's
Are you out in the yard?
I'm doing good. I see if this works better.
Looks like you got snow on the ground, man. It's snowing now outside with me, so tomorrow will be a lovely day. Hey, JM, thank you. Thanks for coming by. You want to come up? There's a link right there. You're more than welcome to come up. Thank you, JD. I'm happy to have you here. I'm going to have a couple of giveaways tonight and talk about a couple of interesting things that I've been saving. So it'll be kind of interesting. I wonder how many people we got in the stream here. Let's see here.
I've still got echo, I guess, but at least you can see my critters.
Yeah, I can see them fine. That's awesome. They look pretty mild and mannered. That looks really good.
Yep, they don't bite much.
JM, do you know whose stacking it is? He's got a new name. It kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. We got. Yeah, he's Snakebite. That's right. He's Snakebite. I was going to. My phone going off. They're happy that they're on here, aren't they? Oh, old McDonald had a farm. On his farm, he had a couple of geese or ducks. Those are geese. Oh, those are
Geese.
Yeah, those are geese. I was like, are those ducks or geese? There we go. That's good. That's good. I wanted to talk about something here that they're having fun. Has anybody heard about Operation Choke Point? And that's in the banking industry. And that Operation Choke Point, it's called 2.0. And it's kind of a interesting ordeal about that. And it's an operation that the government's doing to go after cryptos. And I thought that was quite interesting about, I've got a link to it in the underneath there. And so I thought it'd be very, very interesting for people to kind of look at, see what our government's doing and trying to actually go after our FDIC federal deposits and stuff like that. I thought it kind of floored me to see that, how bad it's going to get. So I wanted to bring that out there if anybody's heard about it. Has anybody heard about Choke Point 2.0? Yep, you're right, Mark. It is. It is all of his doing. And I think some of his cronies that are up there with it. Hey, Lucky Star, thank you for coming. I got a link to it, and that way you can kind of come to your own conclusion about how the government is trying to go after crypto. And and all the banks that have been taken down are mostly heavily about the choke point. Is that what you're thinking there, Barbara? Yeah, Barbara, that's what I know about it is the banks that have been taken down. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. The banks that have like Silicon Valley, there was another one in San Diego that was taken down, and and then there was the one in New York, which is Signature, and all those banks were heavily into crypto. Well, the crypto market, the government is trying to get into the crypto market, and they don't want to see their competition. So the banks are going after. Hey there, JM. How you doing, brother? The government's going after all these banks that are into crypto, and so they're taking them over so they can control these banks. And that article that is in the description, I have a link in my description box down below in there in my stream, and it'll take you right to that article about Choke Point 2.0. And it's I think what they're going to end up doing. Now I'm not any financial advisor. Or this is my own opinion. I think what the by this, yeah, yes, that's right. There, again. This is what I think what's going to happen. I think the government is going to destroy the banking system as much as they can, so people will pull their money out of the smaller banks and put it into the bigger banks. What the heck is that? A rabbit? What is that, Stefan? Oh, it's a rabbit. Okay.
Rabbit.
Well, that's cute. That's cute. It's a goose.
A rabbit. Yep.
Yeah, it's a rabbit.
Tame rabbit.
Yeah, Mark, he was feeding a rabbit. What they're going to do, and this is my thing, they're going to try and only have like 4 to 6 banks left, and the banks that I think that'll be left. This is my own guess. Let's see here.
Hi, Lucky Star, and everyone else. Good to
These
see you.
are the banks that I think are going to be left standing, and what the government's going to do. Because if the government only has just a few banks, big banks that they can actually monitor, then they're going to actually be able to control just a few banks. But right now, with all the banks, it can't control all of them. So this is what. Well, you know, Barbara, if you look at that article, and if you kind of do a little bit more into it, Barbara, you'll see like Signature, when it went down, it was very heavy into crypto. And what bothered me about the whole thing, these banks that were taken down or defaulted, they got full compensation as far as a bailout, and they're only supposed to have each account go up to $250,000. So they don't call it a bailout, but they're calling it something else. So
It is a bailout, though.
I agree with you, JM. It is a bailout, and that's why I call it that.
And I think it negatively affects that bank's reputation and, for lack of a better phrase, their credit rating. If they require those facilities, like that's a black eye on them.
Right. And this is I was just going to say these are the 6 banks that I think might be left over, and I think Chase, Wells Fargo, and I think Bank of America, Citibank, and there's another financial institution like U.S. Bank and PNC Financial Services, maybe Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley, but I think they're going to be all kind of narrowed down to just a few banks.
My understanding is J.P. Morgan will be. They can all go down, but J.P. Morgan will be the one that no matter what they will not let J.P. Morgan fail.
See, J.P. Morgan has also been stacking silver in different branches. They've gotten tons and tons of silver. They're really heavy into it when they're manipulating the market. So
I heard J.P. Morgan's been stocking bags of rocks.
They have. I saw that. They were supposed to be stacking something, and they got a bunch of rocks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I agree with you, Barbara. I agree with you. And that's what you're seeing is that the CEOs of these banks making bad investments and being bailed out totally. What really made me mad is Silicon Valley in California. I think a few days before they were taken over, before they were taken over, they all gave themselves Dr. Doodle. They were all given certain they were all bonuses to all the employees. I think the smallest one was $12,000. And yeah, I agree with you. They should be taken out and put in jail. what they're doing is illegal.
And in addition to that, the CEO of SVB also sold off the maximum amount of stock in the company that he could the same week that they failed.
Yep, that's exactly what it did.
Earlier in the week.
Yeah.
That should be fraud, and I think that should definitely be criminal charges.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, try again. That's who I bank with is JP Morgan and a different bank, and that's exactly. I think they're all criminals, Barbara. I'm just bringing this out. There's so much stuff out there about the banks that I just kind of put that out there and give you the links so you can kind of make up your own mind. I'm not trying to give anybody type of financial or anything like that. But I'll tell you something else that really bothered me that has not been taken out. And I got it up here. How many of y'all heard about our herbs that we put in our food by McCormick, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and other popular brands has arsenic and might contain arsenic and palladium and lead in it. Has anybody heard about that? I was in shock when I heard about that. And I got a link in the in my description box about that. And that's what really bothered me about all these. And Walmart had to take a lot of their spices off because, from what I understand, these spices are being harvested in foreign countries that have no boundaries or any type of what you would call process of being actually, where it's edible, and they just produce a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you, and that's why I'm giving you the articles that I'm reading that out there, Barbara. That's why I'm leaving it out there. You got, no regulations, yes, and so that's why I put those links out there because I can't believe. And this was Walmart had to pull all their what brand did they put out there? Well, anyway.
Hey, Hoosier.
Hey, Hoosier, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. There was so much in this ad that this Walmart chili powders, Trader Joe's organic calcium. There were so many anyway, the article is in there. Hey there, Hoosier.
That's extra scary if it's a company like Whole Foods that's got that same problem, because you'd think with a premium name like that, they would at least go an extra mile to vet the products that are going on their shelves.
Well, if you click on that article that I got down there, it gives you the organic, the Whole Foods, McCormick's, Spice Island. Which ones were the worst ones? I was shocked at the different spices and stuff like that. That the Great Value of Walmart was one of the worst ones, and they had to pull theirs off the shelves and stuff like that. I was just going up there to look at Trader Joe's, Great Value, and there's a bunch of them up there. So I just and they all got grades on them to who has the best value as far as not having the regulations and one that do have the regulations. But it's that link up there. I was surprised because I went up there and went through my cabinet after reading this article and thought that how many people know about this? I had no clue. And I accidentally stumbled across this article, and I thought, and this article is put out by, if you click on my link, let's see, who was it? Consumer Reports. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, Stephan has got us entertained by his farm animals.
That's really cool.
I know. I like it too. Are they pretty friendly, Stefan?
Homesteading's where it's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, they keep me hopping.
I bet.
Yes.
Do you have chickens too? Normally, those rabbits, you can't even get in gunshot distance of those things. Shotgun.
Yeah, there's
They're
the
pretty
one.
friendly.
This
one
one's
right
named
there,
is Silver.
and they don't look like they're homestead. Yeah, stacking. Yeah, you're right. It is fraud. I just yeah, I thought that these articles were worth bringing up and talking about, and the banking system. I could go on and on and on about the banking system and what I think what's going to happen. But a lot of people think I'm kind of like a conspiracist. But if you think about what I'm saying and what happens, how else is the government going to control the banks until they put them down in there, Barbara? So
I think that people that are conspiracy deniers need to study history a little bit more.
yeah.
Or
just
say they benefit from studying history a bit more.
Right. Well, just like what Sal brought out today was on that Roman coin, or was that a Greek coin? That Greek coin, they're talking about that was the fall of the empires, the Roman Empire. So they started taking the coin silver, not putting the right amount of weight in it.
Yep,
and
debasing it.
Yep, debasing is right.
And that's how you know a currency and that a nation or an empire is going to fail. That always comes in advance to an empire failing, is the debasement of their currencies.
Right.
Which we've got globally now. So
yeah. Barbara wants to know my opinion. Well, Barbara, this is what I think. I would think that they're going to try and crash all the banks because they're already doing it. And one of my last videos, if you watch it, is on the ISO 20022, and it's talking about all 80 to 90% of the banks will get hooking up to it the end of March and April, and so they can trade cryptos back, and it's better. And the United States is way to go, Joe. That's right. Who are the banks? Barbara, I tell you, the banks are, I don't know exactly what banks, but it's the world banks all joining in so they can trade crypto. I can tell you one bank, and that is our country, and that's the U.S., and they're supposed to join here like in July or something. They've already got the Fed Now going. If you look at that, you can type in Fed Now, and it'll go right to there. So, and I think what they're going to do is they're going to cause all these banks to go down, and so people they won't be able to make money because the banks are down, and people will want to join into this crypto. And I don't even think it's constitutional what Joe and the Fed are doing. They're doing this on their own. It's not a congressional thing. They're just doing it. If you look at Joe signed the executive order on this Fed coin, and the Federal Reserve's doing it, and it has to be done by Congress, and they're trying to do this on their own. I don't think it's constitutional. I don't know how far it's going to go. And I'm just sitting back watching, but that's what I think what they're going to try and do. That's pretty good service out there, Stefan.
Yeah.
You're
Weed
getting better
thins.
yeah, you're getting better service out there than in your house. Yeah, that's Barbara. That's if you go back and look at everything that I have talked about on my streams, I have links to them, especially the ISO 20022, and I have a link to it. I was better prepared for it when I was talking about it a few weeks back. But yeah, you need to. It's something that the government is pushing for all the governments go to, because they know that what is going on, the national debt is too much. So, and they're not even trying to cut it down. So they got to do something. So they're trying to circumvent Congress. Yeah, that's true. I hope so. But Barbara, he's still up there in control of it, or somebody's got control of it, because what the things that they're doing up there, I think they're trying to push us into a war, which I hate. I don't want to see a bunch of our soldiers go into war and for what's going on.
Hey.
I don't know about that, Barbara.
Hey.
Look at that rooster.
He's,
How many chickens you got,
he's
Stephen?
confused. He's trying to mate with a duck.
Duck, goose.
Is that one of them LGBTQ chickens?
It identifies as quail.
He identifies as quail. Exactly. That's funny.
I was actually just trying to find this meme that I saw, Rocky. I thought you'd like, but I can't seem to find it. But it showed a grid of most of the banks that we have now, and it just shows them kind of coming down to which ones will fail and leaving JP Morgan as the last one standing. I'm starting to think it was on Zeducation, if you know the Tyler Zed channel.
I don't.
Okay, Zeducation, really, really good. He's a patriot. He's got a very entertaining channel. But he posts, about 50 to 100 memes a week. And he's got some really good ones, and sometimes it just ends up being tough to find them after that.
Right. Yeah, it's just I don't know that channel. You have to send me a link to his channel. I'll see if I can't find it, because I like some of these memes going around. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. If you like Mark Dice, Mark Dice?
I do. Andrew Dice. I'm thinking of Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah. Mark Dice is the guy that does Man on the Street, and he goes around with offering people a 10-ounce silver bar or a candy bar. Which one do they pick?
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, I've seen his videos.
Yeah. So Zeducation is a similar type of person, in my opinion, but he's a little more laid back. He's not quite as intense.
Right.
But yeah, if you want, I'll put Zeducation link right in the chat here if you want.
That's funny. Yeah, you put it up there. I'll check it out. I'll copy it. Okay. But yeah, that having arsenic and caladium and lead in your spices and you're putting it in your food, and I'm like, I thought to myself, I got to bring this up. So
another good one you may not have heard of, Rocky, is you know how Trump is being charged. He's been charged,
right,
or indicted is the term they're using. I just found out that one of the partners in the law firm that brought that lawsuit has just been arrested for child
Oh wow.
Possession of child, P asterisk RN.
Right. Oh wow. I'd love to read that, JM. You have to send me that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was covered on a YouTube channel, and it's a YouTube channel that keeps getting taken down for exposing the truth.
Oh, is that right?
So I'd even screen share it for you, but I'm afraid if you didn't
email it to me.
Yep, I'll email that to you as well.
Email it, yeah. Because I tell you, they got to. I'm trying to be really selective on what I say on this channel because of, who's got the overlords of YouTube will just like the algorithm doesn't like me what I'm saying. So.
And I've started following quite a few channels that frequently and consistently get taken down. So they've got lots of backup channels.
Right.
And it's amazing how fast YouTube catches on to them and just shuts them down as soon as they start exposing too much truth that's contrary to the narrative.
Right. Yeah, that's. I'm here to echo.
I'll mute, see if that fixes it.
Okay. Yeah, that's. Yep. What's going on is your speaker is actually picking it up and sending it back over YouTube. So. That's pretty good. Stefan has got his rabbits out. He's got a good shot of that rabbit now.
Is that any better now, Rocky?
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Okay. I was just kind of like interesting. What I didn't want to bring any of that because most of the stuff that's bringing up anything about Trump has been squashed. So I've been leaving that alone. I'm like, no, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Gotcha.
But I would like to see that about that lawsuit or the.
Yep, I'll email it to you.
Yeah, that'd be great if you do that. That would be great. But let's see how many's in this. Let's see how many's in here. Where you at?
I think so, right? Okay.
Let me get the original. There's 14 watching. Okay. Now I know which one to look at. My stream. I got 2 StreamYards open here, and I can't figure out which one I want to open up. And I tried to open up another one. I was going to show. Been trying to get my camera to tie my camera in, but I got to do. Something else is going wrong with it. I haven't been able to get my camera up, so I have another camera, and I was going to bring it up. So we'll do this. I think. I gave away a couple of Libitards, and here. So I'm going to give away. This here is a 2020 1/10 Britannia. And I took these out of rolls. It's got the queen on the back of it. So that would probably be JM would like that one. So,
not necessarily. I don't have any undue affection for the queen.
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel she was one of the wealthiest part of one of the wealthiest families in the world, and still we've got more than half the world is starving and in poverty.
We see a lot of like on that, people that have that much money and do that. So we're gonna put. Hey, Jamie Fox, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming in. We're gonna have a giveaway, Jamie, and we're gonna pick. Let me make sure that there's only 20 in there. There's people showing up, so let me get over here and yeah, we're still at 20. 14 in here. So we're going to do, I'm going to pick a number 1 through 20 and I'll pick a number 1 through 20 and we'll see if we can figure out which one I pick. So we're 79. I haven't seen 79 in quite a while. Have you seen her either, JM?
I saw her in the comments section of CCT's one video, which I think was today. He
Oh,
posted
wow.
it. So she's okay. She's around, but yeah, I haven't seen her around the YouTube streets nearly as much as I used to.
Right.
But then again, I've been bouncing around different channels quite a bit too.
I haven't had much time to do. Hey, Silver Honda's here. How about that? Thank you for coming, here, Silver Honda. You want to come up, Honda? What happened to Stefan? Let me put a. If you want to come up, Honda, come on up. I don't know where's Stefan. I guess I'm still here. Okay, his number's 17. Okay, all right, 1 through 20, and we're going to pick a number for a giveaway. So, you coming up, Honda? You want to give us a number, 1 through 20?
I'm just going to hang out in the background here too while you do the giveaway. I'll just do one of these.
All right. Mark's got 18. Jimmy Fox got 11. Honda's coming up. What number are you going to add there, Honda?
I just joined, Rocky. So what numbers are from
We're
what?
going 1 through 20.
All right.
So,
Give me. Can I get 13?
you betcha. Nobody's got Lucky Star's got 13. Nope. Pick a different number.
All right. Give me 11.
Okay. Jamie Foxx got 11. Sorry about that.
Oh my gosh. All right. Give me a 14.
No 14. Okay. Hoosier's got 17. There we go. Okay. I thought somebody else. Oh, Stefan's got 17. Hoosier going to have to pick another number.
Did I say 14?
Yep. Silver Honda's got 14. Jesse O put it in there for you.
Okay.
And let's see here. Hoosier, can you pick another number? I think Hoosier picked. We got 2 17s. Stefan's got 1, and Hoosier's got 17. Hoosier, can you pick a different number?
Try Again's got the winning number. I see that. Try Again. Congratulations. You won. Just kidding.
You're close. You're close. I think I got. I think it's 421. Okay, thank you, Hoosier. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Good to have you here. Pick a number 1 through 20. So good to see you. What about you, Jesse? Did you pick a number? Brittany picked 3. Okay. Hoosier picked 9. Okay. There we go. Try again. Put it Britannia. Yeah, it is a Britannia. It's a small one. These things are hard to get.
Hi, Brittany.
I think it's everybody's got everybody got a number in there. So let's go up here and check and see. Make sure nobody did double up. I did see a winning number up there. Okay. If we can, let's stop now because I think Mr. Snakebite up there with 19 is the winner. You see that Snakebite? Snakebite. I'm gonna put my email in there so you, Swisher Sweets.
Swisher Sweets, that's cigars, is it not?
Yep, it is.
Yep.
Very nice.
Mr. Snakebite. Where'd Snakebite go to? Did you get my email? Send me an email with your address, brother. I'll send it to you. Thank you for coming, Jesse. Okay, are you sure? Jesse says no number for her. Brittany, I'm glad you came. I think I'll give another one away while we're doing it. I got a 1/10 Libertad like I gave away. Who's lighting up a cig? Stefan's lighting up a sweet. Or I think he's eating it. I don't think he's smoking it. Is that okay? Yeah, I think he's eating it. He's kind of hungry. Oh, he is. He did light it up. Okay. How about that? All right, let's see how many's in here. Make sure I don't make it too easy for everybody. So, all right. Well, I'm going to give that 1/10 away. I'm going to pick another number from 1 run through 20, a new number. And let's see if I can make y'all really work at getting this one here. All right. Are y'all ready? Santiago says 7. Okay, 1 through 20. Mark says 12. Barbara, you're going to have Jamie Foxx has got a 3. Can you change it? Brittany's got 4. Can you change it, Barbara? Jamie Foxx got a 13 already. You're welcome, Stacking. You send me an email, would you, brother? Hey, Silver Patriot. Good to have you. Pick a number between 1 and 20 for a free silver coin. Hey, Beto. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Barbara. Did Barbara change? Okay. We got Brittany with 4. Barbara changes to 4. Hey, Barbara, we're going to change again. On my screen, Brittany had 4 before you, so please change. There we go, 5. Okay, that'll work. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, that's good. Silver Patriot, if you pick a number between 1 through 20, the closest one to the number or pick a number will win this silver coin. It's a 2020 Libertad. 1/10 Libertad. 18, okay. Stefan did 1. All right, Barbara did 5. Okay. Is that everybody? Let's count here. JD got 6. 3 is Jamie Foxx. Let's see here. I think everybody's chosen. All right. Okay. Let's see who. Nobody picked the number this time, so I'm going to have to pick the closest one to it. So we got 2 people that are really, really close. And the closest one is You look, make sure that's the only one. I'll show you the number. So Jamie Foxx looks like he's a winner. He got to the closest. So Jamie.
Congratulations, Jamie.
Hey Jamie, you got it, and Snakebite got it. So let me put my email back out there.
I think it was number 2, right?
Yeah, it was number 2. Yeah, Jamie got 3. He was the first 3 up there, and then Barbara had to change it, and then Brittany was 4. So there were a couple of them were really close. Nobody picked. Well, heck, here's Stefan. I just noticed Stefan got 1. So there's 2 people that are so right in between that are. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'll call Stefan and Jamie winners because nobody got it, and I'll send them both 1.
Nice.
That way we'll have 2 winners. So here's my email.
Yeah, Jamie does seem to have pretty decent luck.
He does. He does. So there's my email. So Jamie, and send me your address, and Stefan, send me your address. Silver Honda got close. Hey, you're welcome, Stefan. I mean, how can I go? Both of you are so right on top of it. So thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll have 2 winners. So I've got another one. So there is my email, and see here. Did you get my email, Stefan and Jamie? B gives him luck. Barbara, you giving Jamie good vibes there. I think Barbara won one on one of my streams a few months ago that I was giving away. Surrender, Dorothy. Yeah. Let's see if everybody's. Let me check my email. I see Stefan's. Okay, I see Stefan's. And Jamie, I don't see yours. So yeah, Barbara, yeah, you won one. Oh, Stefan's coming back up here. Okay. Stefan, be sure to email me so I can get your not Stefan, but Jamie. I don't have Jamie's email. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure so I don't forget. I've been working a lot of hours, brother. Hey, Liquid. Thank you. Thank you, Liquid. Liquid, we were talking about spices a while ago. There's an article about poisons in our spices. And we had arsenic. These spices might contain arsenic and lead and caladium. And I thought that was quite interesting, and I wanted to make sure I brought it out. I have a link to it. You can look at the link to the ad that I was in by Consumer Reports, so which is pretty good. And I want to make sure. It means green. There you go. Try again. Horrible. Oh, Barbara's taken up after 79. Have you seen 79 lately, Barbara? Has she been going into Hoosiers? Yeah, that's right, Beto. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that on that aspect of it. So Honda, what did you see that? Be sure to look at that article I put up there, that link.
Article? What article?
It's the one on the contaminated spices that Walmart and some of the other ones that are buying spices, and they're buying spices in foreign countries that are not regulated. Hey, what do that's mine. Hey, you need to send that to me, Stefan.
That looks pretty good.
It does. You make that?
Put a permanent dent in someone.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Liquid said 79 is locked up again. She ran out of her medication. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Stacking It. You're welcome.
I still like 79 though. I think she's got a great sense of humor.
She does. She has a great sense of humor. You know, Barbara, if you look at that ad, let me see here. I think a couple of those spices that were organic. There's a
And my concern is a lot of things that are labeled as organic aren't necessarily organic. I don't know how well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like what really, because a lot of people cook. I cook with a lot of chili powder, and the Great Value at Walmart is tested positive for arsenic, and and stuff like that. So it just it's kind of crazy, because that article, if you pull up that article I got linked, it's got all the spices that are bad for you, ginger and oregano. Oregano is like, oh my God, McCormick. The worst one is LaFleur. It's just like they're all some of that stuff is really bad.
Did you say ginger is bad for you?
Well, no, not ginger is bad for you, but the ginger that is on this, they're showing it. They're testing like McCormick and some of the name brands that like Great Value. They're testing for arsenic and lead and these other chemicals in their spices.
Gotcha.
And so it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm not good enough yet, or I could take this article and actually put it on the screen. I got it on my computer screen up above here, and I can look at it. And
if you want, I'll pull the link up and share it, and then you can. I'll share the screen.
You know what? I tell you what. Let me give you the link to it. It'll. I'll put it down here in the. There you go, JM. You see that?
Yep. Just give me it might take 20 or 30 seconds to pull it up. But then,
yeah, put it up there. It's kind of interesting because I was like in shock to see how many, like, I like chili powder, and I put a lot of that in my food, and some of the others at an oregano. Every one of the oreganos of the brands, the main brands, have problems with it. Paprika, Great Value comes up every time on these things.
I avoid shopping at Walmart as much as possible.
Yeah, I do too.
I feel bad because I know anyone that's economically challenged sort of gravitates towards Walmart simply because of the prices, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's low price. So
I was just at Walmart today.
Yeah.
I hate ginger anyway.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I got your email, Snakebite. Thank you. Made in Mexico. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you
How's
got to
the,
be careful.
how's the weather doing, Rocky, up there?
It's snowing today.
It's snowing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's snowing today. I was like, and it's cold and wet and nasty. So we're having a
Oh,
long. Let me add to the stream there. There we go. Now you can look at it. I'm sitting there looking at, and you put it up there.
So what I'll do is just let me know as you want me to scroll down.
If you go all the way down to the bottom and you watch this, if you go down toward the bottom, it's got all the different brands and how bad they are for you. And there, now you're coming up to the charts. So see, here's basil. Now look at the up here in the basil. This brand and so forth, like at the Great Value, it's got 2 red dots. That means it's really bad for you.
Okay.
And so, you just keep going down and.
So the black peppers.
Yeah, black pepper looks okay. Yeah. Now look at chili powder. Look at down the Great Walmart brand. You know, the Great Value at Walmart. You know.
Does this mean we get what we pay for?
You know, if you keep going down, look at chili powder. I was shocked.
Cumin.
Yeah, I mean,
Brutal.
It's Trader Joe's. Now Trader Joe's is really big out here on the West Coast.
The coriander seemed okay. The curry powder seems okay. Garlic powder is one of my favorite shortcut spices for adding.
Yep, I like it too. Look at ginger, and I like ginger.
Whoa. That's not good.
Nope. So that's why I went through my spice cabinet up there and went through it and seeing that what was on there. And just like, wow, it's just unbelievable.
That's scary because ginger is one of those elements that people use in moderation for when they have upset stomach.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So for these natural remedies to be, I don't want to say under attack, but compromised is very sad. You know, people not feeling well, so they try to take a natural remedy and it makes them worse.
Yep, exactly. Did we lose Stefan? I think we lost Stefan.
Okay.
yeah, but Rocky, everything's bad for you, no matter what you eat or drink.
Well, that's why Silver Honda. I haven't drinking regular tap water in a long time. All my water that I drink goes through a filter, and it's supposed to filter out most 99.9% of all the bad stuff out of it.
Yeah, well,
so
I mean, beer is bad for you, but I'm drinking it now.
I don't know about beer being bad for you.
Yeah, that's
I think it's okay in moderation.
Exactly. I was going to make me a drink and have a drink here while I was drinking, but while doing this, I'm like, I'm already goofy enough because I'm actually pretty tired today, and I slept in late this morning. Can you believe that Turmeric's really good for you? You know,
Turmeric. Yep, that's common in Indian food. Very common.
Yep, exactly. And look at all that stuff. Look at the ground turmeric down at the bottom, and I have that up in my cabinet. I threw it out.
Unreal.
I'm just like, you just can't.
White pepper. A lot of restaurants use white pepper in their mashed potatoes, so it doesn't turn the mashed potatoes dark.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact.
I've never used white pepper. Liquid says off-grid friends use willow bark in place of aspirin. It works. Many natural cures are available to knowledgeable folks. You know what? I've been thinking about ordering me a book on natural herbs that you can get out of the woods and stuff like that, because I don't know anything about it. I'm a mechanic. I don't know that much about. I know aspirin's supposed to get rid of my headache. If I don't drink too much alcohol, I don't get drunk. I know that.
Well, you know what else is bad, Rocky, is that fake sugar.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Hey, on that note of sugar, I know Rocky saw my video I did the other day with bartering silver for maple syrup.
Oh,
Pure maple syrup and pure honey are great sugar alternatives.
yep.
In my opinion, and health benefits to them. Again, in moderation as well. I put some of that pure maple syrup in my coffee this morning. It was great.
Ooh. I don't know about putting.
I've never tried that. You know what? I'm gonna try that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in and make me a one of those a cup of coffee with that in there. Did you put your coin in rice yet, JM?
Nope.
I haven't either. I got sidetracked on it. I never did, but raw honey, get natural honey, Barbara. That's the best.
Yep.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I'll try that.
And you have pure maple syrup?
You know, I was looking at the price. Now, 40, that was a gallon of maple syrup, right?
Yep.
Now, a gallon. Now, I bought some pure maple syrup because I like making pancakes and eggs and bacon and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And using natural. I don't eat any time of Aunt Jemima type of sugar, because brown sugar, you know, and stuff like that.
Good.
I use maple syrup. And the last time I bought maple syrup, I think it was $10 for, I think, a little pint.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, you got a gallon for 45 Canadian? And I'm like, that's a pretty good deal.
Yep. And it was even less, you know, with two. So it was 45 for one and 85 for two. And then as we figured out later on, I gave him a $5 tip as well. But I strongly encourage folks to do exactly what Rocky said, and that is don't buy that corn syrup or anything that's just called, fake maple syrup.
Yeah.
You're better off buying a larger container of the maple syrup. And what I'm going to do with those 2 gallons that I got is I'm going to repackage 1 gallon of it into smaller, like quarts or maybe even some smaller, and just give away to friends, customers, family.
Oh, that'd be great.
Help
save how long will that stuff last, JM? That fresh like that?
Well, it does say keep refrigerated. I don't know the exact shelf life of it, but I'll tell you, this morning I was actually thinking of putting a little bit of colloidal silver in it because that's a preservative.
Oh, okay.
And I make my own colloidal silver, so it's basically a almost free preservative.
That's interesting.
It should last for quite some time, especially if you refrigerate it. Actually, I'll look it up in the background here.
That's interesting because I try and eat as best I can. I know everything that we eat nowadays is so hard to get good food anymore, but I try and, I'm even building me a chicken coop. I'm going to have my own chickens. I'm going to start eating fresh eggs because the person I was getting my fresh eggs from, she is not doing chickens anymore. So I have to buy eggs, and I don't like buying eggs from the store. I like fresh eggs.
Me too. And I strongly recommend people, if you guys can get out of the city into the country, support the local farmers. They frequently have like concession stands set up at the end of their driveways, or they got the sign. Sometimes it'll say no Sunday sale, but through Monday to Saturday, you guys can pick up fresh quality ingredients, and it's worth the drive out of the city. Yep. So here I got this for you, Rocky. Before opening, all maple syrup can be stored in the pantry about a year, as long as it's still sealed. After opening, genuine maple syrup should be stored in the refrigerator and will last about a year. Okay.
That's good to know, because I didn't know, because I just bought me a small bottle of it and I haven't even opened it yet. So I definitely, I love bacon and eggs and pancakes. So
yeah, me too.
That's I love bacon and eggs. Oh, yum yum. I got some fresh bacon that was apple smoked.
There you go.
Lord, it was so good. Big, thick apple smoked, applewood smoked. It was really good.
And what drives me nuts is every once in a while you go through a fast food drive-through. You get a Baconator at Wendy's, or a bacon burger, and the bacon they put on it looks like garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I don't eat any fast food. I refuse to eat that garbage. And yeah, that Barbara's saying she's got her own garden, which that's definitely what my main goal this year is. I'm going to start my garden out. I've got plenty of property to do it, and my neighbor wants to help me. A 60 by 40 garden ought to feed quite a few people. So
I have my own red pepper plant, Rocky.
really,
Yep.
Right.
awesome,
I pick out the red peppers, slice them up, and put them in my scrambled eggs.
nice, very nice.
I put them in my chili tonight too,
That sounds very good.
with my beer.
Now, your the seeds in your, do you save the seeds that come in your plant?
Wow. I used to put it back into the plant, but it doesn't really do any justice for it. I just throw them away.
If you take those and dry them out, put them in a plastic bag, you can reseed those things. It'll grow another plant. And
Oh,
that's what I have been learning, like tomato plants, how to take a slice of tomato with the little white seeds in there, and you take that and put that in the ground, it'll grow a tomato plant.
oh, okay.
I've been trying to learn a lot more, going back to basics as far as learning different seeds and stuff like that, how to dry them out and reuse them.
I had bison burger last week. That was gamey. I didn't really like that.
Really? I have never had a bison burger.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more gamey taste, and yeah, it's lean, very lean.
Yeah, it is lean, kind of like venison.
Yeah, I like venison. I haven't had venison in many years.
Now, the venison that I get when I normally, if I'm going hunting and bringing it home, I mix it with actual beef and mix it together, because the venison won't even stick. You can't even make a hamburger out of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, Rocky, I got to go. I got to get up for work
All
in
right,
the morning.
Silver Honda, thank you for coming up.
Sure.
And it's like 6 o'clock. And thank you, everybody. I'm going to shut her down.
Yeah. It's,
And Barbara, that's good that you save seeds. And I'm going to shut it down, and we'll please hit that like button and sub button, and get me closer to 500, and we'll see everybody. And
you still don't have 500 yet? Oh my gosh.
No, I'm still working on it. So
There's like a couple weeks you're working on it already.
it's been quite a while. So, but I've been regular streaming now. I get every now and then get regular some people. So good night, everybody, and y'all take care. Thank you for coming, and Brittany, thank you for coming. Everybody, I appreciate it, and y'all have a great day. And Jamie, thank you. I'll see y'all later, and y'all have a great day.